tries it Fecteau. Goudreau, good work in the forecheck on the near side. Trying to work to the line. Here's Simpson. Back pedals to the middle, now waits, now lets it go. They score! Great patience, and Gabe Simpson, the long shot's going to be redirected on the way through by Marco Liska. And the Oilers are off and running here on this Friday night. They lead the Smoke Eaters 1-0.
And Liska's been looking for that first goal of the season for a good while now. He had a lot of nice chances last game as well. We really thought he was going to get one. He didn't. He got one today.
And just that extra weight by Gabe Simpson, the point to counter on a fail clear by the Smoke Eaters. Something they haven't done a whole lot of this year is fail at certain tasks, but it is a 1-0 lead for the home side, and Eric Thurston's crew will have a look over what to adjust and try to turn the tide, but an excellent start for the home side. Hands off as the Smokies get set. Matthews up at the point. Here's a long shot by that RPI commit Carter Matthews from Calgary. Plenty of family for him in attendance today. Trail keeps things settled, but again haven't registered a shot on the power play. Able to move it around. Matthews, quarterback in the point, now sends one through. They score! As Matthews on the way through, it hits something, but that CNI shot's going to find the back of the net, and just 25 seconds into the penalty kill, we have ourselves a tie hockey game at one apiece.
Yeah, two very similar looking goals on both sides of the ice. Some beautiful shot by Matthews, able to just get by that blocker side of Young. Going top corner from that far out. Didn't have a lot of speed to it either. Must have been something deceptive about that shot.
As Sinclair will defend for Trail. Does Joey Meredith into the Trail zone momentarily. Matthews through the middle, and back come the Smoke Eaters again. Some room, partial break, hooked on the way as that was Louis Jonerheim, and it's going to be a penalty shot. He's going to take a long stride way back, and will he come with some speed? It looks like he's going to turn on the Jets a bit here. Left-hander to the middle. Here he comes straight at Young, and see the backhand, and just kicking out the left pad is Eric Young to keep this game and tied at 1. Wasink lost it. Here's Hanson looking for a Katu. He couldn't get a shot away, and now it's Jacob Goudreau through the middle. Knocked by Kowalski, knocked for Brett Wilson, but Hanson's there in for support for Trail. And he'll hand it off to Katu. Backhand pass through the neutral zone, taken away by Wiebe. He holds, waits, now fires, scores! Josh Wiebe posted in. Oilers lead 2-1.
Nice little stare down at his former team's bench afterwards, too. You know that one felt good. Came off his stick just perfect. I mean, that's a snipe if I've ever seen one.
Wanted to look at just a little bit of a no-look, or maybe Wiebe took a little off it on that shot attempt. He took it away in the neutral zone and just ripped it. I'm not sure if that hit something on the way through, but awfully has posted in. And tough one for Brady Smith as he's given up 2 on 3 shots. Jakobsen will corral the puck to the point. Denies, trying to get closer as the Oilers inch in, try to make it a 2-goal lead. Denies to Jakobsen. One-timer off the post. Smith couldn't find it. Has his post to the back. Now fires, and another block shot there by Henza. Oilers keep trucking here. Denies, lost the handle, gets it back. Jakobsen to Denies once more. Holds now for Mikan, one-timer. That's blocked again by Whitfield this time. Good job by the penalty kill. Now in front, Wilson scores! Michael Mikan found him at the side of the net after a couple of block shots by Trail. And on the 5-on-3, the Oilers on the power play take a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1.
Excellent play by Mikan there to find Wilson. I mean, they were just pounding shots at Smith. I don't know what else he would have expected. I think the pass across the slot was just about the last thing he saw coming, and Wilson had just about the easiest tap in he's going to find.
As the face off to the glove side of the now Trail Smoke Eater goaltender out of Cloverdale, BC. Oilers coming. Here's Wilson in. Great save by Smith again. Just got enough of it with his blocker. Now it's Hikida again waiting. Cross, it's off the body. They score! Jamie Hikida. And you can't even fault Brady Smith for that one. Off a defender and in, and Brady Smith knows his night is over. And the Oilers get to the Trail Smoke Eaters 4 times in the first 18-24 of this hockey game. And that will go to the bullpen. It'll be Chase Johnson. He will come in as a backup. Of course, Trail with 3 goaltenders, including Cooper Michaluk, and tough night for Brady Smith, who gives up 4 on 6 shots.
This will get sent back into the neutral zone. Liska chasing this one down. Not able to get the steal from McCarthy, but he'll get some help from Murray. And now the Oilers are on the rush. Stuck back in the neutral. Picked back up. Niehaus charging in. Doing it all on his own in his debut. Putting that one off the glove and into the corner. That's the the best chance we've seen out of Niehaus early in the game. Simpson with it along the boards. Working his way up. Nice pass across the zone to Wilson. Wilson right in front for Meredith, but he couldn't get a grip. Will end up in the corner once again. Back up high. Jakobsen over to Meredith. That'll find Mikan. Mikan, Simpson, back to Mikan off a shin pad and back out of danger. Meredith slowing this one down. Gugino's going to pick this one up and skate it out himself. Taking this one into the neutral zone, over to Goudreau. Goudreau cross all the way to Meredith. Meredith down the far boards, over to Goudreau. Gugino once again. Back down low. Pager. Wiebe. Back to Pager. Pager gets loose, ends up putting it to Goudreau, puts it off the pad. Wiebe trying to track this puck down. He'll end up going into the boards, and now Trail the other way. A lot of speed coming from this Smoke Eaters lineup as they get over the blue line. Now Oilers the other way. Meredith cross to Kowalski to Gugino. Gugino, Meredith, one-timer, wouldn't go. Tried to put it off the back of the pads, but it'll end up in the opposite corner. Pastro, back up high. He's going to skate it in slow. Into the corner. Passes it around the zone. Now down the right side, dumping it off the boards. Finds Matthews. Matthews, Kim, back down the right side. Passing this one across the zone. Finds Pastro at the dot. Back up high again. Right across. Another sliding save by Young. And like you said, Gino, he's been really on fire.
Zach Coutu with the chance there, but also Caleb Matthews has had a really good night defensively for Trail and offensively with some booming blasts. But Eric Young has been reading the puck really well tonight.
It'll end up back up high with Matthews. Long wrister ends up loose, and they'll score. Trail back within 2 here in the second period.
They're waving it off as if the net was off its moorings, and this might be called off because you had at the side of the net, the rebound was there, that just got enough pass to beat Eric Young. The puck could definitely went in. There was no doubt about that. We're going to have a discussion here. Yeah, good goal. That's the right call.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think we're going to get a look at the replay here. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, that net is definitely in before the net's off. As the Smoke Eaters looking to formulate one last push on this power play to get it within 1. Matthews up for Coutu. His shot hits a leg, bounces, and rolls right on the tee for Joey Meredith. And we'll come out to the Trail end with just 22 seconds left in the penalty kill, as this would be a huge one for Okotoks. Puck swung cross ice. Here come the Smoke Eaters into the offensive zone, trying to center, but Coutu couldn't handle the puck. And now the Oilers trying to take up, but Hikida lost an edge, but now they got 3 aside. Here's Jakobsen busting in. Jakobsen does it himself. It comes loose. They score! Jacob Goudreau! Third man in, and a shorty for the Oilers. The lead's back up to 3. It's 5-2.
What an effort by Marcus Jakobsen as well to get that puck in the perfect spot for Goudreau to just launch it right into the net. And Goudreau, that's his 3rd of the year, and he's really, you've mentioned it a few times this season already. He's a workhorse, and there's not many people who are going to be celebrated on the bench for a goal like that, quite like Goudreau.
Well, and a little bit of a missed assignment by Trail that just kind of got out of reach on the back check on a 5-on-4. And Goudreau's going to take that gift and shelf it. The shortened power play for Okotoks. 5-2 the score as Mikan heads up ice through the center circle. As Try to charge in with Josh Wiebe right in his pocket. But the clearing attempt by the Smokies fails at first, but now they're going to come here on a 2-on-1. Chance to bust in. Partial breaks in by Young. Rebound, second opportunity. And Eric Young stands tall once again. Controlled by the Oilers. They look for a way out, but Trail takes back. Struckle along the ice, and quick shot is wrapped around. Young had to get back. They score! And a good read off the wall is Caden Stoltz. Has his third of the season, and Young got caught turning around the wrong way, and Stoltz was in the perfect spot to retrieve off the back wall. And the Smoke Eaters, almost halfway through this third period, are back within 2. Yeah, Young got kind of stuck on the post, and his turnaround was going to be sprawling at any means, but a huge one for Trail. It's a 5-3 lead. Jordan Murray head fakes and goes through a maze of Smoke Eaters, finds Jacob Goudreau. A shorthanded goal in the period, a chance for Murray, side of the jam play, scores! He kept whacking away at it, causes a crowd, but Jordan Murray has 2 goals in his first 3 games as an Okotoks Oiler. And it's another big one to get back up by 3 and keep the Smoke Eaters away. Jordan Murray makes it 6-3.
And he's been so good in the very limited time we've gotten to see him so far. He's really made quite the first, I guess, impression on this Oilers crowd.
He's not afraid to join the rush by any means, and yeah, the one time the net does not come off its pegs is that one. Puck rolls in. Young's got a chance, and he could have played it. Just rimmed it, though. Long shot off the wall. Wilson's right there. Open net. Game over. Second of the night for the captain. It's 7-3.
What a game by the Oilers, just across the board. I mean, now they're up by 4. This is probably the best offensive performance we've seen from them all year long.
Move to at least one game below 500. A chance to be 7-7 tomorrow when they host the Cranbrook Bucks tomorrow night at or at the Viking Rental Center. I knew it was eventually going to say the old rink name. Long shot blocked as Jordan Murray, 2 goals in 3 games. Long shot, scores! Brent Wilson has a hat trick. Throw those hats, the captain, on a blast that had no business going in the back of the net. Perfectly placed shot. Fans are on their way and no hats will be thrown. But Brent Wilson, just the most random hat trick you're going to get. Innocent looking blasted, man, that just rolled and just.
What a missile.
Doesn't matter how, it went in a big way tonight as the final 7 seconds will tick down. Josh Wiebe started with look on the hat trick watch, and then Brent Wilson, he comes from the top rope and does it himself. The Oilers back in the win column with an 8-3 victory over one of the top teams in the entire BCHL, the Trail Smoke Eaters. They win 8-3, and well, at times it wasn't pretty, but it got the job done.